Welcome to a week in my life as a full-time cricket YouTube content creator. Oh, it's so glorious. It's really not. It's actually 5 o'clock in the afternoon and I thought that I would start this now because I actually wanted to start it this morning, but then the day just kind of ran away with me and I didn't. Basically, I do a lot of freelance work for Envato and I have my own YouTube channel and I'm trying to post content to that a little bit more regularly. At the moment, I actually have a lot of content for Envato that I need to do. I'm busy working on a monogram video and then some Halloween videos and some other things that I've got in the pipelines as well, like lists of fonts and things like that. But I filmed a video yesterday, which I was then working and editing yesterday and this morning, and then we decided to change direction of the video, so everything that I've already filmed, I now can't use. Anyway, so now I've got to refilm, so I had to shower, wash my hair, put makeup on. I say makeup, it's literally just foundation because I'm not really a makeup girly. But now I've got to rewrite the script because for these videos I actually do a script. I don't script my own videos, but for these ones I do. So I've got to do a script on the video and it's pretty much just like I have a list of keywords and something that I want to talk about, so I kind of just write whatever I want to say. I try and speak it out in my head as I'm busy writing, and then afterwards I'll go back and try and like hit the keywords and things like that. So it's a long process, and then I've got to clean my room again because it's gotten a little bit untidy since yesterday. Well, it's like a few things I need to clean up, but yeah, let's get to that. So I have the light over here and then it's on a battery, so it just kind of goes on like that. So I've got that light and a Sam. Sam! Oh, that was so cute. Say hi. Sam. Hello. Okay, so I've got that light and I've got that light above my fish tank, which looks awful at the moment, so don't look at that. And now because this place is relatively clean, I'll put those napkins out the way, I'm pretty much ready to film. Take my glasses off. I might wait until my husband gets home because it's almost time for him to get home. I don't have to be disturbed by him coming in and making a noise. And then I'll get to filming. Okay, now that's done, this filming part. I find that filming is one of those things where I'm never less to do it, but the moment that I get into it, I enjoy it so much. And it's like for me, it's the same equivalent of having a shower. I hate having to go have a shower, but then I get into the shower and I'm just like, this is the best thing ever. So this is what my setup looks like. I normally have the camera over here and the microphone's here, so when I'm sitting on it, it's like right in front of me. And then I've got my iPad with the script and I kind of read it off there. Just for these videos, for my videos, I don't tend to work off a script as much, but I like to be a little bit more prepared with their videos, so I kind of go the extra mile almost. And what I do now is I'm going to just close my iPad and put it off to the side, and then this is on an articulating arm, so it kind of moves around. So I'm just going to pick it up, move it, and I place it here in front of my camera, in front of my computer, and then start setting up everything on this side. So I'll hook the camera on here, move the mic from there back to its original location, and then start filming this portion of the video where you will see me like this again. Okay, so now that's all cleaned up. I've reorganized this side of the room. I also forgot to mention that I have to turn that light on because otherwise the lighting is uneven. So all these things I got to consider when filming. My microphone is back to its location, also just out of the camera frame. My hair looks good. Maybe I'm gonna move it up a little bit more, maybe a little bit further back, and then like reorganize, restructure. Oh, now it's slightly crooked. A little bit further up. Oh, all these things, all these things. Time to film. And there I'm all done. So I made this t-shirt, which looks pretty cool. It's the holographic red one. And now it's time to pack up the room because it looks a little bit like a bomb zone in the background there. At least now I get to put my glasses back on as well, which is awesome. And gonna load everything onto my computer and then start editing. Maybe I'll just chill for the rest of the evening because it's already 8 o'clock. So maybe I'll do that rather. Have a nice evening. My nail came off. Relatively clean room. Stuff is still copying, so let's get to playing some games, and we'll check in tomorrow. Good morning. It's now Tuesday morning. I have my coffee. It's decaf, so, and I had some oats for breakfast. As you can see, I forgot to film it, sorry. I will get used to this whole week in the life thing, maybe. So I always kind of start the day logging onto WoW, World of Warcraft game, just checking on some things that I should be checking on daily. Let me just turn the brightness down a little bit. Yeah, then I'm gonna pretty much close this, and pretty much not open it for the rest of the day, and then I'll start with some of my work. So I've got the whole video filmed, which you saw from yesterday. So now I've started importing things into the timeline, and now I've just got to align everything and then start cutting it down and then listen through it and start editing out the pieces, like zooming in when I need to zoom in and circling things and things like that. So all of that has to be added manually, and all the jump cuts need to be added in as well. So I'm gonna start doing that. Exciting day. And it's now 20 to 1, and I think I'm gonna go make some lunch. And by make some lunch, I mean put my lunch in the microwave and warm it up, because I have some yummy cashew nut chicken from Woolies for lunch, and I'm going to take my water bottle and fill it up and get some more water.
Hello. Hello.
So my battery died, but this is what it looks like. And then it's got all of the sauce and stuff at the bottom, as you can see. Yummy, yummy. We should add a few more veggies though. Like, it could do with a little bit more veggies, but this is my absolute favorite. Oh, getting all steamed up. So it's pretty late at night and I wanted to open this before I went to sleep, but somebody sent me something. I think it's garlic sauce, so it should be quite nice, but let's open it together. Very kind of her to offer to send me something. Oh, there's a note. It says, "Hey Kelly, just a little something to say thank you for sharing your custard sheet with me and everything else. I said I can't send you a chili sauce. I smashed my blender," then there's a sad face, "into 1,000 pieces after I made this one. So lots of love from Janine." So I know that Janine may or may not see this, but thank you, Janine, very much. I appreciate it. This is kind of the first time that I'm receiving, I hesitate to say fan mail because it's not really, but you know what I mean. Ooh, it's a huge bottle. Some sauce made in J-Bay. Looks really yummy. Keep refrigerated. Fresh ingredients, allergens, eggs, no preservatives. Very excited to use this. Amazing sauce can be used on pretty much any meal or snack. So yummy with salad, slices of cheese, eggs, omelets, chicken, especially chicken, hot or cold, fish, prawns, salmon, avo as a dip, braai vleis, daai choppies, pasta salad, mushrooms, try it on anything. And then there's her cell phone number for those of you if you want to contact her. It's a 500ml bottle. So I'm very excited to use this. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm a huge fan of garlic and chili, but like she said, the machine, she smashed her blender. Don't worry, I smashed one of my favorite mugs yesterday, so thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, so, oh, it's got a little S at the top as well. That is so cute, check. How adorable is that? Love it. Okay, but yeah, it's Tuesday night. I've played some games this evening. Had a little bit of relaxing time, but now it's after midnight, 12:13, and it's time to shower and then go to bed so that I can wake up tomorrow, finish editing my video, work on the short, maybe work on the Halloween video that I'm supposed to be filming this weekend, and a listicle. So I've got lots to do, but I should be able to do it. Sleep well. See you in the morning. Good morning. It's around 10:30 and I've already had my coffee and I'm getting a little bit hungry because I haven't had breakfast, but it's kind of normal for me to not have breakfast in the morning. So yesterday having breakfast was a little bit of an anomaly. But anyway, I am already working on some Halloween stuff because I wanted to be able to hand in is probably the wrong way to put it, but have the ideas that I want to do on the video cleared before I film them, because I don't want to film everything and then have to refilm everything like I've already had to do this week. So I'm working on 10 Halloween like projects that you can do with your Cricut. I'm trying to find some more gory stuff, but I'm struggling a little bit to find the more gory side of Halloween, so it's a little bit of a struggle, But we'll get there. I'll figure it out, I guess. And then I'm going to try and also start working on another video, but a short this time, so that'll be a lot easier, I hope. I want to also see if I can film something for my own channel today so that I can maybe edit that a little bit tomorrow and try and get it up on Friday, because I'd really like to be able to get something up on my own channel this week. I know that I'm taking on a lot and that I'm doing a lot of work, but I don't know, it's kind of worth it, I guess, because the more I can finish now, the less I A, have to do later, and B, the more money that I earn. So just being real here. I ended up finishing up last night at about 8:30 or so, and then I played games for the rest of the evening, so not too bad. Yeah, I'll probably go around to the shops a little bit later because I need to get a few things from the shops, and I'll try probably go around too, because at Woolworths some of the meats that are on sell by that day go on 20% off. Not 30% off, sorry. So I'll try and go there at that time to see if I can maybe have anything for supper the next day, or maybe something to put in the freezer, although my freezer is very full at the moment, so that's maybe not a good idea. I tend to overstock my freezer all the time, but anyway. So I will chat to you later. Get some work done. Don't you just absolutely love that feeling when you've completed something and you can actually move on to the next task and you're like kind of ahead of schedule? I love it. Anyway, so I've just completed my Halloween task that I'd set out for myself today. So essentially what I've done, let me just show you quickly, is I've linked to all of the different Halloween projects that I'm going to be making. So like some of the elements, like I'm going to use that one from here, and then some more bats and some of the, you know, pumpkin faces and whatnot, and planned out all of the different crafts that I'm going to do with each of the different elements that I'm going to be using from that. I've even made some of them as like a mock-up beforehand, so like this would be quite cool. You can see that a little bit better now, and something like that as well, you know, to do a layered vinyl thing there. So super excited, and now I get to move on to the next task, which makes me very happy. Okay, so it's just before 12. I'm currently exporting my video, and it is very frustrating because sometimes it'll just like stop exporting. I say sometimes, it happens with every single video. It just stops exporting, and then I've got to like close everything and cancel everything and then restart it from the beginning. It drives me nuts. Anyway, so I'm trying to export that. It's a video for Envato. Pretty much been editing the whole day, working on a few different things, and then I played some games in between, making supper and whatnot. We actually had some like super healthy supper, chicken with some savory rice and some carrots and tender stem broccoli. Not something that I usually eat, but it was really delicious. So yay healthy. I didn't even put my tank light on this evening, just because I didn't even think that I don't know, didn't even cross my mind. But I'm hoping that this video will export sometime before 12 so that I can at least start getting it uploaded and handed in. I'm busy working on the article portion of the video so that that can be uploaded as well. So I've actually done quite a lot of work today, but taken it like super chilled, not like super stressful and things like that. But I also, I went to the shops, was that today? Yes, I went to the shops to go buy cat food, which is always painful because I buy like a 15-kilo bag of Hills and it's really expensive, so whenever I go and buy that, it's just like, Other than that, watching some YouTube videos, catching up on some videos, and then I'll be going to sleep straight after this. Good morning. It is now Thursday morning, and I've just made some toast, some avo toast, and I have my coffee. So I'm going to get pretty much straight to it because it's 9:30 already. I finished exporting the video yesterday, uploaded it to the Google Drive, so now I've just got to share the link and carry on working on the article part. But I'm indifferent about the beginning of the video. I kind of want them to help me a little bit with regards to keeping the video a little bit interesting in the beginning, so that'll be up to them. I do want to film today because Ishmael's coming tomorrow. Ishmael's my housekeeper. He cleans the house and whatnot and maintains the garden and everything. He's an absolute godsend. But he's coming tomorrow and he likes to sing while he works, which I absolutely love. It's the most adorable thing in existence because he sings really off pitch and he doesn't know half the words, but he clearly enjoys it and he loves doing it while he works. So it brings me joy to listen to him sing. It's very, very cute. But because he's going to be here tomorrow, I won't really be able to film, so I will need to film something today that I can maybe work on tomorrow, or maybe I can try and see if I can get something up for my channel this week. It hasn't really been possible to do anything else up until now, so I haven't had a chance, which is a little bit sad, but I mean, like, this week is just going to be crazy, and then from next week onwards it's going to be a lot better. The only reason it's been so crazy this week is because things have kind of postponed from the previous week to the next week, and then from next week to this week, and now this week there's like 4 things due, where it's not normal that there's 4 things due. I'm going to try and keep it to like 1 a week, so that I don't have to feel like super stressed all the time, because that's kind of how I feel. I feel super stressed that things have all piled onto this week, and now I can't do anything else, and I've also got so many different things on the go that I can't focus on one particular thing. So I suppose that's just part and parcel of being self-employed now. I'm going to have to get used to that. And it's fine when it's my own channel, but it's not fine when it's somebody else's work. That's why I prioritize their work over my own, because I can disappoint myself, but I don't like disappointing other people. So I'm focusing on their stuff, and then once that's out the way, then I'll be able to work on my own stuff and focus on my own stuff. So I'm probably just going to watch a YouTube video while I eat my breakfast, and which is getting cold because I haven't been sitting here talking for a couple minutes. And then I'll probably just start working, sending off some stuff and, start working on other projects. So it's the time of day where I have this, if I sit at the comfortable, I have this wonderful bandit line because my window is right. I just spent like the last few minutes talking to my screen, talking to my camera, not realizing that it wasn't actually recording, and this is bouncing up and down. I apologize. Anyway, so you would have seen the blinds that I couldn't think of the word. I'm staring at it, I couldn't think of the word. The blinds that I just closed because I had a bandit line. Anyway, like I was saying, I have just now done some photography, so I've got the light above it on. And then the photography was there, and I like to use like some props and things, so I had like my weeding tool and my vinyl, which I need more of because that's the last piece that I have, well, just of that color. But basically I was saying, I can't even remember everything that I said, but I think it was along the lines of, I've taken it very chill today. Well, not actually, because from 10:30 I was working from like 10-ish till about 1 or 2, like pretty much flat out. I ignored all other forms of communication and was just working, which was really nice. I got a lot of work done. I'm pretty much done with the article that I'm busy working on. I just got to finish the product photography photos and the thumbnail photos and things like that, and do another few small bits and pieces like tying up all the loose ends, but it shouldn't take me longer than half an hour and then I'm done. But I mean, it's already 10 to 5, so, but for the last, I don't know, probably hour or 2, I've kind of just been stumbling around and again wrapping up a few loose ends and finishing things off. But I've been very low energy for the last 2 hours. I think it's probably because I haven't had any water, so I'm going to go get some water now. But it's also me, like, I've got a lot of work to finish within the next couple of days, and I'd hoped to film 2 videos today. Like, who am I even? Like, am I on drugs? Like, where did I think that I was going to get that time? Anyway, because we're having nachos for supper tonight, so it's going to be nice, quick and easy. maybe even my husband can make it, and maybe I might be able to get a film in so that I can edit that a little bit tomorrow. I've still got a short to do. I've pretty much written the script for it. It's not going to be very long because shorts do better when they're shorter, kind of. And then I've got the other video article to do for the Halloween stuff. But that I can do a lot of it tomorrow because that's like I've got to make a few things, which is exciting. I actually get to craft for a change. And I completely lost my train of thought. I've got to film that video where I'm like mostly talking, and then it's probably going to be lots of B-roll and things like that over it. So that shouldn't be too bad, but I definitely don't think I'm going to be able to do a video this week, which, I mean, you guys will know better than me, but statistically speaking, no. I've been pushing myself a lot for the last couple of months, or the last couple of year and a half, I suppose, almost 2 years, to get things done and get things out and like maintain 2 videos a day and 2 videos a week. But obviously you guys will know for the last 2 months I haven't done that, and that's mostly because I've been feeling very burnt out and because of the work that I've been doing for Envato as well on top of that. And I mean, I've written 12 articles for them in the past 3 months. I think I kind of started at the end of June, July, August. Yeah, 3 months. And then I've also done 3 or 4 videos for them as well. So, I mean, that's a lot of work to do on top of my full-time job previously and on top of my own YouTube channel. So you can kind of tell why I've been I've been missing more uploads, but I've been working a lot on content. And they've obviously allowed me a lot of opportunities and things like that, and learning that I couldn't have gotten anywhere else. So it's been a real opportunity, this happens to me all the time. I'm like in the middle of a train of thought and then it just goes choo-choo off the tracks. A lot of learning opportunities. That's kind of the only word that I can think of right now. And if you can think of the word, then tell me in the comments. But that are things that I've learned from them. So I'm very, very, very grateful. And it's allowed me to work full-time on my YouTube channel. Well, full-time. It's just not for these 2 weeks, because this is crazy. But yeah, that's my Thursday. I have my lash appointment tomorrow, so I might get a little bit of B-roll doing that. And then Saturday I'll probably film and work. Sunday I'm going to the aquarium, which I'm looking forward to. And work in the evening, probably still. Oh well. Okay, it is now 20 to 12. I've just showered and washed my hair, so it's all, well, blow dried my hair as well, so it's a little bit fluffy this evening. This is what it looks like post wash, pre-straighten, when I feel like straightening it, or when I need to straighten it anyway. But I have been working, watching some Graham Stefan over there, been working, saving the font files and then uploading them onto this beautiful document with all the links and all of the text and everything. So I've managed to get a lot of work done. You just save that. And then I also managed to do the majority, or almost, I pretty much did this entire thing today as well. This entire document, which you can preview over here. I think the preview is open. Oh, there we go. So this is what it'll look like when it's all done and published. So it's very exciting to see your work and whatnot. Yeah, I want to finish a little bit more work while I watch Graham's video, and my husband's not home because he's playing cricket tonight anyway. So I suppose I could go climb into bed and then just finish this tomorrow. But tomorrow I've got, like I said, a lash appointment at 9:30. So I've got to go pick Ishmael up, drop him off, and then I'll probably be home for like 20 minutes or so. And then I'll go off for my lash appointment. And then I'll come home at like 11:30 or 12. And then 2 o'clock my power goes off. So like, I'm going to get no work done tomorrow before like 4 o'clock. I'm gonna have like an hour or so. What I might just do is I might just run the cable from the inverter up to my room and just work off that, because I can't. We have load shedding at the moment. I know I can't complain, because this is the first time that we're gonna have load shedding. Will be on Friday, and it was implemented from Wednesday. So because I'm in Cape Town, the city of Cape Town like negates a lot of the load shedding. And for those of you that aren't in South Africa and don't know what load shedding is, essentially when something falls over in our electricity supplier, and I say that very lightly because I mean it could be anything, they've had metal in their coal because they're still running coal generators for electricity because their maintenance, the whole thing is just, I don't want to get into it, but basically our national electricity supplier can't supply the entire country with electricity at the same time at certain times. So like I said, sometimes something will go wrong and they can't supply electricity, so they have to like periodically shut certain districts or certain suburbs down for a couple of hours, and it's all done on a schedule and it's all like adhered to really well, so like you know in advance when your power is going off, so you can kind of plan around it. But it's a pain to be able to have to lose a couple hours a day, but at least I have an inverter, so I will still have power, kind of, but I just can't do the specific things that I can't do. Like I can't boil a kettle, we can't make any food because we don't have a gas stove, you know, all those kinds of things. So I have to try and plan around that, and this happens often. And luckily, like I said, luckily we haven't had our power going off yet this week, but tomorrow it'll be off from 2 until 4, and then again from 8 until 10 in the evening, which is horrible because that's like Friday evening, 8 o'clock, like it's the time that you want to chill and relax from the week and everything. So it's a pain. Tomorrow is not going to be a great day. Saturday at least I'll have time to work, and then Sunday I've got the aquarium. But yeah, anyway, my lashes I wanted to show you. So I don't really even need to go for my lash appointment because just look at how thick and full and fluffy they still are, which I'm majorly impressed at. And a lot of it has to do with like how I treat my lashes. So if I pick at them if I'm very stressed, which ironically I have been for the past 2 weeks, but it's a completely different kind of stress, which is probably why they're, you know, looking so good. But if you sit here picking at your lashes and if you wash your face very vigorously and things like that, then they come off. So they haven't done that. So it's probably gonna be a super quick appointment tomorrow, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I probably don't even need, I could easily make this a 3-week appointment, but whatever. So yeah, anyway, I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good evening.
Not now.
Look at this. It's so nice and warm up here. Yay! So my lash tech has just moved into a new room, as you would have seen. Literally just moved, so I'll maybe give an update in a future video about what it looks like, but I'm so excited for her. Shame. It's a great space with great... She's got a nice view now. Ooh. Good morning. Now that my lashes are done, it's time to get to work. So I have 2.5 hours before the power goes off, and then I'm probably just going to put my PC on the inverter so that I can actually carry on working or film during that time. So I've got 2.5 hours to prep the video to film, and I hope I'm going to get everything done before then. I'm sure I would. I need to do my hair. I need to straighten my hair so that I can film maybe during the power outage. But these are my lashes now, if you didn't see them well enough earlier. See? Super fluffy. Love it. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be working on the Halloween video today. I'm going to kind of outline all of the steps. So what I have at the moment is a list of all the things that I'm going to be doing, and I'm gonna like kind of explain how to make each thing. So how to make the pumpkin faces, how to make the back bunting, how to make the ghost bunting, etc. So it should be quite fun, and yeah, a little bit of work to do. Okay, so it's now 2 o'clock, just after 2 o'clock, and the power has gone off. We aren't going off at 8, we're going off at 10 tonight again. But I actually decided to rather do my nails because I'm missing a nail and the regrowth is quite severe, as you can see. Kind of. There we go. It's way a little bit better. Anyway, you can kind of see the regrowth is quite bad, so I need to do my nails. But I also need to sort through my nail stuff because I have a ton of nail stuff in here. That's all my stuff. A friend of mine recently moved back to Russia and she gave me all of her nail stuff. And then I've got all my nail polishes on the side here as well. So I've got to kind of sort through all of the stuff, see what I want, see what I don't want, maybe give away some of the stuff that I don't want anymore. But I've got tons of stuff. I need to sort through it at some point. Today is not that day. I just kind of want to get my nails done. So I've got my iPad here. I'm going to watch some YouTube videos and I'm going to do my nails. It's now just 3:10. My nails are all filed off, which you can kind of see. There we go, all filed off and ready to be painted and whatnot, which I can totally do because I've got an inverter, so I can just run a lead up into the room and paint them, which in all honesty that's probably what I'm going to do so that I can just get this out of the way. But I do still have other work that I can do, but again I think I'm just going to rather do that. My room is now covered in dust because obviously I have to file everything off like you saw, and it makes everything dusty and dirty and fun. But I've got a whole bunch of new colours to choose from because that friend of mine that went back to Russia, she got stuck here in lockdown for the last 2 years, 2.5 years, and she obviously bought a whole bunch of nail stuff. So she bought a ton of colours and then ended up leaving them with me because she couldn't take everything back. So I'm keeping them company for her, and I'm definitely going to look through it and see what colours I want to use. But I am thinking of going with like a Halloween gory type vibe for these nails because I'm doing a Halloween video, and this maybe, I don't know. I'll take a look at the colours and see what I like. But yeah, time to do more nails. And also this is the awful time of the day when all the light starts streaming in and like comes across my workplace and I can't quite see things properly, so it's not really a good time to film in any case. It'll be better around 6 o'clock. But yeah, I'm gonna get some water, get the electric lead, and then do my nails. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. It's actually like 2 o'clock on Saturday. I straightened my hair this morning. I woke up and played a little bit of computer games because there was something that I wanted to finish that I didn't want to forget about. An achievement that I needed to do to get a reward in the game. Now I actually have some Halloween playlists going on in Spotify, and I'm just like instrumental playlists to kind of get me in the mood because I'm working on a Halloween project. So I'm busy writing out the script kind of for the video, and then I'm going to put some makeup on, and then I'm going to set up everything. Then I'm going to be making some of the things that I'm going to be talking about in the video. So another work day, even though it's Saturday, got a lot of work to do, and I'm very keen to get it finished because this is an exciting one and it's going to be fun. So another work day. So it's a little bit later, it's about 7 o'clock, and I had to go climb underneath the stairs in the cupboard to try and scratch out all of my Halloween decor. So I'm busy trying to set up the room to look nice in the frame. A little bit of work to do. Maybe I'll put some spider webs over here just to kind of remove that dead space. But I'm going to be filming a little bit later. I have a raid on now, so I'm going to do that for a couple hours. and then film a little bit later, probably on load shedding, nice and quiet. Why not? But I've gotten the whole thing planned out, which is mostly obviously then for the written portion as well. So it's pretty much just the video and then editing the video and then translating the written portion into the platform. So it's not that much work left. I'm very pleased with the progress that I've made today. See you later. And there we go, all set up. So now it's time to record the video and, well, make myself look like I normally do in my videos and record. So let's get ready. And there we go, all ready to film. My hair's not completely even, but it should be okay. So we'll film, get it over and done with, and then edit. Great Saturday night. It is just after 11 and I was sitting here editing and my headphones went power off, which means that the battery's dead. So I take it as my cue to pack up for the evening. Wasn't really concentrating anyway, so I went to go have a shower and now I'm going to go climb into bed and probably not go to sleep yet, but soon. Anyway, good night. Is now 12:20 on Sunday evening, technically Monday morning. I'm busy exporting the Halloween video that I've been working on for the past like 3 days and I'm super proud of it. There's a couple things I'd like to add still, but I think it's like 99% done and I'm just sending it for first draft of like edits and things like that from Envato, and you'll see that soon in a couple of weeks on their channel. But I'm ridiculously proud of the video. It's been a long week. I've still got one other thing to work on this evening, maybe two, and this is kind of when I do my best work and then I'll sleep in late tomorrow morning, but it's not too bad. But that's a week in my life. Lots of work, not a lot of play. The video's just finished exporting second time, which is amazing because my video editing software is driving me nuts. But yeah, thank you so much for joining this week. Let me know if you enjoyed this kind of video. Maybe I'll do more of them, but a little bit more relaxed videos. A little bit. I feel like this video is probably gonna be like an hour long, but oh well. But thanks so much for joining. I'll see you in the next one, and remember, be kind to someone today. See you soon.